Hello, and welcome back to World Crypto Finance, where we bring you the most recent and intriguing XRP news. We're giving away 1500 XRP to those who are watching. All you have to do is like this video, subscribe, comment, XRP is king, and watch the video to the end to be eligible. This is the official Elon Musk account with its 130 million followers. And the tweet we're talking about stresses that price prediction of 513,150 is truly a recent XRP. Elon Musk just liked the post saying, $158 as a notable XRP price. Or that pricing range, these figures were actually used in the XRP value calculations. To view their 513,158 calculation of a single global value estimate as 10 to the 45 discounted, go here. The total supply will reach 100 billion by 2030. Before we go into how these numbers were actually calculated, I want to ask you guys to please hit the like button to subscribe to the channel. Present value, 10 value is 1 million, and the XRP adjusted discounted rate are 513,158. We are still dangerously close to 13,000 subscribers even with your post alerts turned on, so let's reach that mark. And forward your family and friends this video. This is really insane news, and it will immediately affect the price of XRP in a big way. Well, if you have XRP investments, I believe don't forget to save and share this video with others that have XRP investments as well. They will be responding to all comments, so post your ideas below. And let's start the video right away. Recently, the price of quantum liquidity, a financial system that is fully managed and layerized, must allow for all the value that exists now and in the future within the ecosystem, using the fact that the beta rate must be fully charged beyond what is needed, according to a model for XRP that was published. Short term. In order to get at this absurd pricing that we discussed earlier in the video, a collateralization model based on base 10 mathematical principles will be used. A worldwide liquidity pool of resources will also be taken into consideration, and this model will make 4 crucial assumptions. About all of the money, the 4 suppositions are made. Or, the XRP ledger makes several assumptions, including that XRP will eventually become the world's reserve currency, that quantum market efficiency will grow by 5.3 times in terms of tradable hours, and there are 5 to 8 billion of us on the planet. Also, you'll need to comprehend umbrella coverage, which is essentially insurance policies for an umbrella made to protect extreme circumstances, as known as all the money. Of course, XRP will also come back. I have too many assets, including my gold. For an ecosystem, coverage is not a problem, but there isn't enough of it. Might result in a crisis. Is the quantum liquidity coverage, which denotes an XRP price that offers the required equity to store all of the value, both current and future, in XRP. Now keep in mind that the model has a few flaws, the first of which is the assumption that all value exists only on. Since it assumes that all value is tokenized and does not take transaction utility into account when calculating value, the collateralized XRP ledger is not very likely to exist. According to a recent tweet, the XRP value methodology would result in a price of over 513,000 by December 31, 2023. It doesn't make sense, Teen David George said in 2017, according to a tweet by Molly Elmer. XRP to be quite affordable if the globe. On XRP, the financial system was to be operated. To move substantial amounts of money, a large number of tokens may be required. In this tweet, Ripple CTO David Short stated that he thinks $1 million per XRP must truly happen, aside from the increased prices, making payments cheaper for XRP. Eventually, if the tree additionally goes on to declare that at this moment, Bitcoin can be used to purchase $1 million home because at a price of $300, it would influence the market too much and be too expensive to be useful, therefore greater prices result in lower payments. Molly Street continues by stating that a high price for XRP with low volatility is in your best interest because the global financial systems demand efficiency and stability. If the value of XRP declines significantly for the XRP line model, Are huge banks and institutions better off moving large amounts of money? It is a collateralized model that was sought after for many years and had to solve potential issues if all the money present in the future was restored in transactions on the XRP ledger. The price per token would have been extremely expensive and inadequate coverage would have been supplied. The subject of all the money is fascinating because there is a tremendous amount of riches, including enormous amounts of gold, and the general. Nonetheless, calculating is unknown to the general population. Why not explain that comprehending that a very high price improves the banking system relative to one that is too low is more important than knowing the actual amount? The idea that all the money is migrating. It is true that the additional pay on the XRP ledger turns into a global reserve money, and that someday after a few years. Space explorers have now found an asteroid that needs to be tokenized on the XRP ledger since it contains valuable metals. Even if separate assets are eventually developed to represent the property rates to those assets, there must be adequate value available to cover the collateralized assets. Everything will be priced in XRP, similar to how comprehensive insurance is currently done with US dollars. Policy must provide for worst-case scenarios. Hypothesis: an extremely high XRP price prevents a potential liquidity crisis in the financial sector. Critics may argue that the scenario is unlikely. However, it is difficult to determine the mathematical probability of the scenarios playing out in the model, and if the global financial system moved to play a game where everything of value is tokenized, and the various market participants moved to play this game, it would be difficult to determine the mathematical probability of the scenarios playing out in the model. All of this tweet was in discussion of this delectable quantum liquidity XRP pricing model for the 513,000 XRP price prediction. But before we move on, I want to remind you guys. Derivatives of the global reserve currency XRP, the price would need to be very high again. Case The new extra Bitcoin with case truly comes with gold and silver news style whatever, and the Ripple extra P coin with case or the XRP coin in its case, both of which look simply wonderful. Of course, you can pick it up right away if you'd like. There were many more tasty cryptocurrencies available. Like the USDT Color Slam coin, I myself have Shiba Inus, Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Polkadot Cardanos, and a ton more. These Ripple oversized P-code cases, which are the nicest and look so freaking nice. A means to display your XRP portfolio, so make sure you guys have one if you don't already. Use the following link to visit metalcrypton.com to actually look them up. And if you do, you'll also receive 10 off, so be sure you guys utilize that link. Having stated that, let's go on. Going back to the video, this is unquestionably one of the greatest. One of Mr. Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple, talking about Ripple and XRP and how they would creatively transform the world and expand at an unbelievably rapid pace was one of the best clips I have viewed in a very long time. Let's begin to play the clip for you folks. Well, you make a good theoretical case, but the CEO of Western Union said last week to one of my Fortune colleagues that they've played around with this stuff and aren't sure if they'll take it. What do you think? Leave it alone or not at all? Have a counterargument to that, I believe. Western Union, which has been around for more than a century, comes to mind first. The way I see it, they've been there for a century and have spent that time improving their treasury operations. We released the product in 6 months and improved it to be as effective as what they had been optimizing for a century. Thus, I would agree that Western Union has spent a lot of money to improve their treasury on the one hand. Because they were utilizing a beta pilot to make sure we matched what they were using, I believe V1 was actually more like version 9. Have you heard that they spend a lot of money optimizing? It's a good start to spend a lot of money on things. The fact that Elon Musk is currently liking a tweet that essentially states, "Now something that I think is critical to grasp is that." In reality, if he earns $500,000, he is a vocal environmentalist. That being said, gentlemen, I hope you guys didn't enjoy this film. The biggest and greenest cryptocurrency isn't Bitcoin, it's really XRP, which is 100,000 times more energy efficient than Bitcoin. I am aware that it is shorter than usual, however, if you could drop. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. At CryptoGeekNews on Twitter, Instagram, metalcrypto.com, YouTube, CryptoGeek. It would be highly appreciated if you could click on the links provided below to everything, as well as to share and like the video and leave a comment. I read each and every. Having said that, I hope you all enjoyed the video and I'll talk to you soon. Till next time, guys.